Yeah, I feel like it's.
Do you even know what I just said?
When you, yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
Yeah,
Whatever.
so intuition.
What?
Intuition.
Conscience?
You actually use big words. It's Ben. Wow.
Yeah, what is it? What's the saying? Watch the ones that are closest to you. They're always the...
I can't help you there because I think they just made that up.
the backstabbers are like... Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm with my friend Steph. And we're gonna do what y'all need to realise in 2018, because I feel like you guys need advice on things that you need to realise.
Yeah, everyone. Not
Everyone
just
needs to realise.
you guys, everyone.
Exactly, everyone.
Yeah.
First thing.
Yeah. Let's get it.
Okay. What's deep to you isn't deep to someone else. As in, like, things that you find deep. What? At this point, I knew I'd lost the plot.
What's deep to you isn't deep to someone else.
Yeah, so...
Basically, trying to basically say that, like, when you have a personal issue,
yeah,
or problem, yeah, anything that, you know, regards to you, like, it never is deep to someone else. So when you're telling someone your problems, you're telling someone
I hate that.
that you're going through something.
And someone says it's not deep.
It's either they say to you it's not deep, but they're like,
yeah.
But in the back of their mind, they don't
like,
really care.
Like,
like,
yeah, literally.
literally,
like, it's just so annoying when you're trying to tell a story, but someone's like, it's not that deep.
Yeah.
That literally gets me so mad and enraged straight away.
These days, it's like people just don't have, like, they don't give two craps about your problems, and like they couldn't care less. I feel like back in the day, people maybe had like some sort of, when I talk back in the day, I'm talking like in the past, like maybe in other generations, people used to be more caring, but now I feel like
no one actually cares. It's all about you and themselves, basically.
It's horrible. Man.
Okay, next one is being nice literally gets you nowhere. Nowhere.
Yeah.
It gets you nowhere, Steph.
No, it really doesn't.
It actually gets you nowhere.
Like, I feel like being nice, there needs to be a balance. Like, you need to be cruel and you need to be nice at the same time. But saying that, it's not easy, because if you were born as a nice person, like, you can't just turn into a cool person out of like the blue. What do you think?
Being nice gets you nowhere.
Yeah, but why do you think that as well?
Because there's times that I've been nice to people. People actually take advantage of you being nice. A lot.
Yeah.
I used to get bullied for being too nice, because you're seen as an easy target.
Yeah.
So people.
It's true. Like when you, especially when you like, if you're maybe in you finish uni, and like you're in the real world now. Like, the real world is like a nasty place to be in, you know what I mean? Like, there's too much going on that is bad. There's more good than bad. So you need to then realize that, okay, I need to adapt to this world. And I need to be, you know, I can't be too nice to everyone.
You have to be cool at times, especially like when it comes to making decisions. Because the world, literally, people only care about themselves nowadays. Yeah.
If you know you're a nice person, like, I know, you know, sometimes you can't control it, but you can't control how you know, respond to people, because that's how you are. But the best thing to do, the best thing to be is balanced, like, so that people don't take advantage of you. And they're not like, they don't step on you. Obviously, the good thing about being nice is that it opens doors to many things. Like, you know, you never know that a person that you were nice to, that you know, helped, you know, with a favor, could also, you know, help you back with a favour that you might need in the future as well. So it's always good to
But that kind of makes you feel like people have to do things. Like, the more you help someone, you get. Did you get me? It's like, it's selfish, but that's another point I've actually put. Sometimes you have to be selfish. But it's like, it doesn't work the other way.
Yeah.
What is it? What's the saying? Watch the ones that are closest to you.
Yeah. Is it keep your enemies?
Keep your enemies closer, or watch the.
Yeah, that's not that one.
It's not that one. It's watch the ones that are closest to you. They're always the.
I can't help you there because I think you just made that up.
The backstabbers or whatever. Another point, yeah, that I've realised is that like people tend to judge other people's decisions, and I feel like they shouldn't do that. Like for example, like say Kylie Jenner just had a baby at 20. People are like, she's 20, but it's not even about her being able to provide, but that was her decision. And I feel like, no, like people are always so quick to judge other people's decisions.
Yeah.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Yeah, I think that the best thing to do, yeah, is just to mind your own business. Like,
basically, yeah.
I've realized when you try and, you know, opinionate someone else's like decisions, or try and like, you know, oh, why did that person do that? They should have never done that. They're too young for that, or whatever.
Yeah.
You're trying to get involved into someone's life.
Exactly.
Yeah, the thing is, yeah, like, there's no need to comment on someone else's life. That's their decisions. Whatever happens to them, that's not going to impact you.
Exactly. So you judging other people's situations is just like, what's the point?
Yeah.
But I honestly feel like the one thing that we always forget is to put ourselves in other people's shoes. Like, people are so quick to judge, or say, like, even in situations like you'll get mad at someone straight away, but you won't. Do you get one?
No, I get you. You want me to elaborate?
Elaborate.
Like, obviously, for example, let's say I meet Adeline,
Yeah.
I ask her to meet me.
Yeah.
And then she's waiting at a bus stop, for about 3 hours, and I haven't texted her or called her. Like, I asked her to come and meet me at that bus stop, but I don't turn up in time.
Oh yeah, so you stood me up, so I'm gonna assume you stood me up.
Exactly, you're gonna assume I stood you up or whatever. And let's say now she's upset because I basically stood her up for 3 hours or whatever, and like you know, she's really upset about it, but I don't see why she's upset, because maybe I'm not putting myself in her shoes, so I don't feel like,
you don't imagine the situation in my shoes, so you think it's not that deep, when really these all relate to each other.
It's the principles behind what I'm trying to say, is that like certain times we tend to just think, you know what, it's not that deep, like she'll get over it, or he'll get over it, or whatever. But the case is, if you put yourself in that person's shoes, you realise that what sometimes you tend to do other people is horrible. And let's say your boy's waiting for you, and you say to him like, I'm gonna be 5 minutes or 10, but you're 20 minutes or 30 minutes. He's waiting outside for you, but in that 30 minutes he's like impatient, waiting. Like, when is that person?
And that's you taking
your time. And you're just taking your time. Put yourself in that person's shoes. What if you was waiting? You'd be really. So I think that when if people apply that into their lives, like put themselves into other people's shoes, like, you know, it would helps everyone. Yeah. Use your brain instead of your heart. Yeah.
I don't know, like, I kind of changed my mind about that recently.
Yeah, me too. I feel like.
Did I say use your brain instead of your heart?
Yeah, use your brain instead of your heart. Yeah.
It kind of goes
instead of your heart.
Do you still agree with that? Because I
feel like the heart is very deceitful. The heart.
You've always said this every single time.
I say this all the time. Literally. The heart will deceive you. The heart plays games with you, but the mind also can play games with you as well.
Yes, a lot.
So it's like, it's very, very hard to like know which one to.
That's why I'm such an indecisive person, because I'm always like, which one do I pick? Because they're both reasonable.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's like, what do you do?
The heart's not completely evil, neither is the mind, but the mind isn't either good.
You get me?
Isn't neither good, and the heart isn't.
What advice are we giving?
The advice I can give to people is that, let's say for example, right, your man's cheated on you countless amount of times.
Yeah, so intuition.
What?
Intuition.
Conscience?
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
You had to use big words. Let's say your man has obviously cheated on you a few times. I'm gonna use that example because I don't know, a lot of people can relate to that problem. Not me, because I've never been cheated on. God forbid, anyways. God forbid. Let's say your man has cheated on you, like I said. If you like in your head, you know that like it's fine, and like I'm not getting back to that person ever again. I'm done. But like then your heart is like, oh, why don't you give him a second chance? Or, I mean, not even a second, a third or fourth chance. Like, obviously, use your intelligence because you know that.
Yeah, that's true.
Once a cheater is always a cheater because that's as simple as that. Once you like, anything can become an addiction. Once you become a cheater, you can be addicted to cheating. Do you get me? Like, you just crave cheating with whoever you get with. It's down to that person to like, obviously, like, stop themselves from, that addiction or whatever that they have, which is cheating. So the advice I'm trying to say is that basically, like, use your head, and your head will tell you that, like, the wisest thing is to let go and to move
you
on.
got to overlook the situation like in a smart way.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't use your emotions all the time because it's like, it's just common sense.
Yeah. It is common sense,
like,
but
actual
common sense isn't common.
No.
Common sense isn't common.
No.
Okay.
Sometimes it's kind of difficult in like common sense. Because I've been through a situation. I've been through a situation where I've had, like, I use my common sense and I know like some things I'm doing are wrong, but like your heart just takes over.
Yeah, so it's hard.
So it's kind of actually hard because you're fighting with yourself.
You are. That's why they say the battle is with the mind and like with the heart as well.
It's really hard. Like, some things are easier said than done as well. Like, we could be saying this to people, but it's easier said than done. Another point, sometimes you have to be in a situation to understand it.
Sometimes you have to be in a situation
to understand it. You know, I know. I've been in a situation that I feel like no one else could understand it unless you're actually in it. Yeah,
like a lot of people sometimes are, how can I explain, you're going through something, you could be going through anything, right? Like maybe a breakup or something like that, and you obviously, it's a big thing for you. It's like you're grieving basically, and maybe your parents don't understand it, your mom doesn't really understand it, your siblings or whatever, even your closest friends don't really like, they feel like it's not that deep, you can get over it or whatever. Like, a lot of people just feel like you're...
I feel like you're ranting right now.
Nah, a lot of people just feel like, that sometimes, because they're strong, they're strong in certain situations, that you're meant to be strong as well. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, for example, like, not everyone's different. Like, you can't just say because you've gotten over it quickly that I'm supposed to get over it quickly, or, So I think that sometimes people should generally, like, try and understand, that just because someone's going through something and it might not seem deep to you, it is probably deep to them.
People change, but the bad habits will always come creeping up. Yeah. This is one of the first things you said to me when I first met you. You ran in.
Yeah, no, it's true, because like sometimes when someone shows you hate, and then you forgive them or they forgive you. No, you forgive them, and then like you're fine with them. Eventually, the hate that person's had, as much as they want to hide it in them, it will eventually creep back up, and then you'll see it maybe in another way. In a different way they might show you, but the hate will come back. Like, like if someone, I
had a good example the other day.
Yeah,
but
me
I've forgotten now.
Me too. I feel like it's one of them where like, I always have something to say about that. I feel like I rant about it too much that I need to take a break.
No, it's like, what can I say? It's like when people first meet you as well. Not even first meet you, but it's like people show you the nice side when they first meet you.
What?
But do you get it?
Yeah, I do.
Do you get it?
I do.
No, like when someone first meets you, they show you the good impression, but the bad side will come up anyway.
Yeah, I feel like it's
Do you even know what I just said?
when you
Okay. Come on.
I think so.
Oh, when you see a painting.
I wasn't even
When
checking.
you see
I
a
wasn't even
painting.
checking that old bear.
I forgot the point. It was about bad habits.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was. Bad habits will always keep coming up.
Yeah, listen, like
Like you were
the
saying,
moral of
when you hate someone and then you get over it, but that comes back to you.
Yeah, basically.
it will always be there. Yeah, like even if it's like a small tiny pea like inside
A
you,
P.
like as in like you, it will grow like basically like even
Yeah.
if you like yeah. So basically, hate is always there. When someone hates you, it will always be there, unless they are, someone that truly forgives you.
No, it will always be there, Steph.
Unless you do something like a big, huge miracle and then that goes.
Basically,
the-
yeah.
A
That's the
miracle.
point.
More like
I was trying
babe.
to point. I was trying to basically make that point.
Like
Unless
save
there's
the
like
life or
a
something, they're like, okay, I'm not gonna
unless
do
there's
it
like a
anymore.
huge miracle, obviously to remove that forgiveness, that hate, then it'll always be there. So if you fall out with a friend and you make up with them, just know that that person still, it might have been them that made you fall out with them. Maybe their behavior.
Yeah, but that will always be there. Like, I remember bad things that people have done to me. You never forget. You forgive, but you don't forget. It will always come creeping up every time little situations
it never
happen.
goes. Yeah,
Yeah.
it never goes.
No. Don't treat your next girlfriend or boyfriend differently because of your past.
Yeah, I think that's the point I need to come
Into terms
See.
with.
like into terms with. What do you mean?
No, what were you trying to say?
No, I'm saying that like when you are in a past relationship, like maybe you take things from your past relationship into a new one.
Yeah,
that's really bad.
That's
like
really bad.
it really
Because
is
it's a whole
harmful.
new person, whole different personality.
Yeah.
You
As much as
can't-
it's hard to like.
It's so hard, especially when it comes to trust, because you always have this feeling. If someone cheats on you, you always have this feeling like, oh, is this? If someone, not that like you've cheated or anything, but you always have that feeling like, is that person doing?
Is
that or the new person doing what the other one used to do?
That's you obviously having trust issues, but that does play into the fact that obviously you're bringing what you had in your old relationship and
Into
you
a
bring it
new
into a new
one.
one, and it's bad because that affects the new relationship
Yeah.
heavily because
It should just be a clean slate, basically.
yeah, sometimes you have to be selfish. Being selfish is
We've really
good.
said this.
Some you haven't.
Here we are.
I haven't spoken.
Okay. But sometimes you have to be selfish. But it's like it doesn't work the other way.
Yeah, this is something that has to be balanced out very carefully, being selfish, because it can easily go wrong when you're too selfish. Have you spoken about this?
Time is not a measure of trust and loyalty.
Yeah,
It's not.
yeah, you've got that down. haven't you?
Yeah, actually, it's actually not.
It's not. It's not.
It's really not. Like it's not. There's people that I've known for years and they've literally stabbed me in the
Yeah.
back. Like
That's why over a period of time, you should really watch carefully over the people that you've known for a long period of time.
yeah.
I think that people say you need to know someone for about a year to trust them, but I think that sometimes you can just hit it off with people so quickly that you just trust each other, but there are things that when you've known someone for a long time, you can tell them. Whereas when
Yeah.
you've known someone early into the relationship, you can't maybe tell. Maybe something to do with like family situations.
So you won't feel comfortable to
Yeah,
tell
so
them
you
that
can't-
yet because it's too early.
Yeah, you don't feel that trust is there yet
Yeah.
to tell them about stuff like that. So it isn't about time. There are people you've known for a long time.
They will
and
literally stab
they
you in
will
the
stab
back.
you in the back. like she should have said. Yeah. These days, like you have like you know, parents that leave their kids to be like babysat by like maybe a friend, and they put like CCTV in like the living room or something like that, or in the bedroom.
Yeah.
And it's recording maybe the friend, the close friend of theirs, like beating the child up. Like, I know it's irrelevant, but that's an example. Like no, it's like abusing the baby, or you know, we've seen like stuff like this on the news, and it kind of just shows you that you can know someone for a long time and think you can trust them and have, you know, they're loyal or whatever, and they will do something like that to you. Yeah. That's your best friend's daughter or son, and you're abusing it like that. Like how that's for me, that's worse than a lot of.
That would break my heart.
A lot of things out there. It's heartbreaking, and you think that's my best friend that I've known for 20 years.
Yeah, so you actually need to watch out for the people that are close to you, especially the people closest to you.
Yeah, whereas if maybe you knew someone for 5 minutes and you told them to do that,
they would actually do it properly.
Exactly. Time does isn't always like, you know, important.
The measure.
Isn't always the measure, but
I feel like people also need to keep their enemies closer.
I don't agree with that.
You don't agree with it?
100%. Why would you want your enemies close?
I don't mean close. No, I don't mean like your close friends. I just mean like, if someone does me dirty, I'll just watch you. I'll be one step ahead. I'll watch you, but I won't do anything about it till like.
I agree. I also think when someone does you dirty, you run away from them.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Like,
that's actually the complete opposite to what I just said.
Yeah, but at the same time, like, if someone does something dirty, like, as in they could do something that will, you know, hurt you or whatever in any type of way, run away from that person. Save yourself the trouble of having to deal with that person again. Run away, like, escape from them, because you don't want that bad company around you, even though, you know.
Sometimes it brings back memories as well if like the person has done you so bad. Yeah, it's just, it messes you up mentally. But anyways, that's the end of the video, guys.